Does NASA have a sun simulator? Well, the truth is, they have more than one. Hey everyone, this is Kevo, and welcome to another video for Right Side Up, the truth review channel for you. If you do a YouTube search for something like fake sun or sun simulator, you will find videos that insist that NASA has a fake sun floating around in space to hide Planet X from our view. These videos cite patents and show images of what is claimed to be the real deal, and the first thing that I am going to tell you is that these are indeed the real deal. But this is just the tip of the proverbial iceberg, and I'm about to show you the real truth. In order to find and share the truth, you have to do a bit more than just watch someone else's video and then parrot the same ill-informed message. Regardless as to where you get your information from, I always suggest to do your own research. A few minutes searching and you will easily find that there are many patents for this type of technology. There are many companies involved in developing many versions of solar simulators with many different capabilities for many industries that have many requirements in relation to solar simulators, although predominantly for the research and development of products like solar panels, sunscreens and glass, just to name a few. It's an industry that is expected to exceed $8 billion in worth by 2022. So why would NASA need a sun simulator? Is it to hide a planet that is in our skies? Now, in researching this, it has been more effort than just a simple click of the mouse and watching a video. Eventually, though, I've joined the dots and found the real truth. Let's go to the patent in question. Patent number 3239660, which is the patent that is cited as proof of NASA's evil sun simulator, is viewable on NASA's technical report server as a PDF scan of the original document, and it can also be found on Google Patents, which is easier to read, so we'll use that. I recommend that you take the time to read this in its entirety to get a better understanding. But for now, the main points are that this section is the initial description of the invention, then we go into more detail through this section, followed by this what is claimed section. If you take the time to read, you will see that this section mentions for use in conjunction with a test chamber, and it mentions a small window in the chamber. The next section also mentions the test chamber and this window in the form of a lens, and in paragraphs 1 and 2 of the third section, the test chamber is mentioned yet again. So if your source of information is not telling you about this test chamber, then I would be asking the question, who is hiding what? I'll come back to the relevance of this chamber in a minute, but just a couple more things to note is that this patent seems to accommodate a range of variables in relation to design and capabilities. Okay, the first truth I would like to reveal is in regard to the many conspiracy channels that claim that this is a sun simulator, to which I say, you're right. It is a sun simulator. Sort of. Situated in Huntsville, Alabama is NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center. This area here is part of the Solar Thermal Facility, and some of the components are the heliostat mirror, a vacuum chamber, and a concentrator mirror. Look familiar? So here's how it works. The heliostat mirror, which is able to be angled to reflect the sun's light in the desired direction, is situated in this open area, and it reflects the sun's light about 50 meters across the field into the concentrator mirror, which is housed in this building. The mirror is made up of segments which are all set to beam the sun's light to a focal point, that being the window in the test chamber, which is positioned here in front of the mirror. So when I say that this is a sun simulator, sort of, I mean that because this actually uses the real sun's light, it is not really simulating the sun, rather concentrating and redirecting the natural sunlight. Okay, truth number 2. At the same space facility is a piece of equipment that NASA calls HISET, which stands for High Intensity Solar Environment Test System. This system comprises of a vacuum chamber that is capable of creating an environment of extreme cold and extreme heat at the same time, and it is used for testing various materials. One of the elements required in a simulated solar environment is, of course, the sun. That's where this piece of equipment comes into play. This is a real sun simulator designed to focus a beam of light through the window on the test chamber. I'm sure I read that somewhere before. So now that I have hopefully awoken your appetite for facts rather than fantasy, you can search further and uncover more NASA sun simulators, such as the one used at this facility in this extra large test chamber. The truth is that if you take the time to do your own homework, research the topic that you are choosing to believe in, and find the truth for yourself, then and only then will you know the real truth. I hope that you found this video helpful in your search for the real truth. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for sharing this video with your family and friends via your favourite social media. Remember to search with an open mind, share what you find, and together let's get everyone right side up.